You're probably getting sick of learning about sets, huh? Is now a bad time to tell you that this is another video about sets? So sets have a lot of operators, and we already learned about the union and intersect operator, but there's so many more. For instance, there's the in-place union and in-place intersect operator. This means that instead of writing set 1 equals set 1 union set 2, we can just write set 1 union equals, so like the pipe sign equals, set 2. And it's kind of the same as when we used to do plus equals back in the early days. And then, of course, just like with lists and tuples and everything, you can check if a set is equal to another set using the double equals, not equal to another set using the not equals, exclamation mark equals operator. But then there's also some new operators. For instance, you can use the subtraction sign to show the difference between two sets. So say you want to know what foods does Lenny like that only Lenny likes, that I don't like as well. You could say we want to get the Lenny foods minus David foods. So it removes all the overlap, and we're just left with what Lenny likes. And then there's another operator, the symmetry operator, which tells you in our Venn diagram example what Lenny likes and what David likes, but excluding the stuff that we both like. And so that operator is the little caret symbol, which we've never used before, but you can use it there between the two sets, and that will give you the part that we don't have in common. Now for both the subtraction and the symmetry, you can also do those in place. You can do minus equals and caret sign equals, which is pretty cool and also a little expected at this point, isn't it? If we want to see if Lenny likes all the foods that David likes, we would really want to check if David's foods are a subset of Lenny's foods, meaning that Lenny's foods contains all the ones that are in David's foods. And to that, you would use the less than or equal to operator, which checks if the first set is a subset of the second one. Now, a proper subset is if all the items in the first set are in the second set, but the second set also has other things. So the first set is a smaller, a subset of the second set. And that, it's just using the less than operator or the greater than operator, but with no equal sign there, because we don't want them to be equal. We only want it to be less than, to be a subset, or greater than, to be a superset. Whew, that was a lot of operators. I think it's time for a nap.